High school seniors in Norwalk are getting a first-hand experience as to what it takes to make it in the real world and land a job. This is a program put on by the newly formed Norwalk Education Alliance. It's a program that benefits both the community and the students.
Meaning that what the city hopes to see is that as we connect our residents to better education and training, they'll get connected to better jobs. As they get connected to better jobs, that would lead them to better incomes, providing the ability to support businesses and providing greater stability for themselves. So the Education Alliance is really put together to help push this message of education and training being a priority in this community.
But before training comes the interview process and the basics of how to do well in the eyes of a future employer.
Is that we want to develop a culture, a mindset of professionalism. So we want our kids to understand that it's not just the technical skills, but it's the way you comport yourself, it's the way you talk to people, it's the eye contact, the handshake, and this is what our first sort of exercise with the Education Alliance is today.
And if we can come together to provide authentic opportunities such as today, mock interview, then they'll be ready for the world. And this is just a slice. We see that this could expand and grow, and there's other things that we can do together, put our minds together so that we can provide opportunities for our future generation.
Absolutely, you're helping the economic development of the city. You know, when you have an educated workforce and students who graduate from their district and they want to stay in the city and contribute and further improve the quality of life for its citizens, that sends out a very, very powerful message.
As far as this program, the interview is one part of the process. Once the students leave, they'll have homework.
They're going to go back to their schools, and as a school project, they're going to do a class assignment where they tell us what they thought of the event, maybe how we can improve the event, and what they got out of it.
Instead of waiting on those results, we went directly to the students. Here's what they had to say.
I learned things that I need to fix personally about me interviewing, such as my posture and coming in with more confidence.
You should always dress like you're ready to talk to someone important, because they are important, because they're going to be giving you a job. And I also learned that eye contact is like a big thing, so you're speaking directly to them.
I want to go to school for air mechanics, so when I get a job for an airline, it's going to help me when it comes to the interview. It will help me, these interview skills will help me pursue that career.
I've learned that it's important to have good eye contact and you're open about the conversation, because it shows them that you're actually listening and that you're interested in what they have to say.
It is a lot of practice, and you need a lot of practice to be in an interview. It helps though, because for the future, to succeed, you need practice, or else you might fail.
She told me that I was very good with my posture. I made eye contact the entire time, and the way that I answered my questions was very straightforward and direct.
That in an interview they will ask you questions like what are your weaknesses and strengths, and they would try to see you as a person to see what makes you different from any other candidate.
I learned how to speak efficiently and how to lead the conversation with the person I'm talking with. I am able to feel comfortable in the situation. I'm not shy or intimidated by the person I'm talking to, so it was just a great experience overall.
Because, I've been through many other interviews, but not everybody has a chance to do that. So it's really good for other people to get the experience. It was really good for me to get the experience more so I could get more used to doing the interview process.
Well, a lot of times students, especially in school, they always say, how is it going to help me in life? This isn't preparing me for the real world. And this is something that it is preparing you for the real world. And that's what I think is the best part about it.
Now feedback from the Norwalk Education Alliance members conducting the interviews.
I don't have to even remind myself why I'm in this business, because kids give me energy. They're the future, they're our lives, and when I had the opportunity to sit through the interviews with them, it's just like I said, thank you God, that for putting me at the right place with the right people, because kids are future leaders of this country.
And I've been delighted to see how amazingly prepared these young people are. I was thrilled. I told two of them, boy, you're hired. I would hire you right now.
We're hired! Experts say to leave a positive impression, a handwritten thank you note after the interview is always appreciated. In Norwalk, I'm Jacqueline Twegg. Now you know.